Donald Trump, senile or strategic? All that and more now on Graph's Grievances. To the seeming delight of many in the media, former President Donald Trump continues to mix up the current President of the United States, Joe Biden, and the last Democrat to hold the Oval Office, Barack Obama. This weekend, Trump telling supporters in New Hampshire that the president of Hungary recently called on President Obama to resign and be replaced by Trump. Of course, Barack Obama is not currently president. The 77-year-old Trump also mixing up Biden and Obama last month when saying in a speech at a prayer summit that he was, quote, leading by a lot against Obama. And while Trump might be leading against Joe Biden, he is certainly not leading against Obama, who was last on the ballot over a decade ago. According to Forbes, at least 7 times in the past 3 months, Trump has incorrectly confused the two Democrats, leading many in the political chattering class to assert Trump is in mental decline. And while Trump certainly appears to have less vigor and mental acuteness than he did during his last White House run, I do not think Trump's conflating of Obama and Biden is an accident. Rather, Trump is intentionally campaigning against Obama because he does not believe he can defeat Joe Biden. Key to Biden's 2020 election victory against Trump was his ability to win over just enough white working-class voters in Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. These same voters breaking in larger numbers for Trump in 2016, allowing Trump to become president and defeat Democrat Hillary Clinton. So now, as part of a desperate campaign to win back control of the White House, Trump is stoking racial animosity towards Biden's former running mate and America's first black president, Barack Obama. Trump wanting older white voters to see Obama as a proxy for Biden, even explicitly saying that Obama is Biden's boss. And while Trump's racist campaign has yet to catch on with voters, I fear the media's repetition of it as a way to mock Trump will backfire. While recent polling shows Biden hemorrhaging support among Black and Hispanic voters, Biden has retained all of his support among older white voters. And this is why, according to the New York Times, Biden remains competitive with Trump in the older and predominantly white battleground states of, you guessed it, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania. And I totally understand the temptation of Trump's opponents to highlight his increasingly incoherence and lack of energy. The former president and his competitors for the Republican presidential nomination spent an inordinate amount of time attacking Biden as cognitively impaired and pointing out his increased mumbling and stiff gait. But I reject the notion that the way to assuage voter concerns about Biden's age is by attacking Trump over his perceived or actual mental gaffes. In last year's midterm elections, 64% of all those who voted were 50 years of age or older. And in 2020, 56% of the electorate was age 50 or older. These voters, who are old themselves, likely do not appreciate politicians and pundits attacking candidates over their advanced age. Whether directed towards Trump or Biden, it comes across as mean. So even if you do not believe that Trump is being strategic by intentionally confusing Obama and Biden, there is little to gain and a lot to lose by talking about Trump or Biden's age and cognitive abilities. Next year's presidential election will be determined by which candidate presents a more compelling vision for America's future. Trump is unabashedly promising to terminate the Constitution and throw his political opponents in jail. Meanwhile, President Biden is campaigning on finishing the job he started, restoring America's democracy and rebuilding the middle class. Let's keep our focus on that. Thank you for watching Graph's Grievances. Let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, share, and join me tomorrow for more.